What's going on, guys? It is the Maaaddenman here, bringing you a rematch between John P and I and Madden. Same format with the teams. I'm going to get the Falcons and the Steelers. That is a tough choice, but I do decide to go with the Steelers after all, because I do like their defense. His streak of bad teams is going to end here, as he does get the Ravens and the Vikings. While the Vikings are not a great team, the Ravens are a really good team, and he's going to decide to go with the Ravens. So we have a rivalry alert here. Ravens-Steelers is always a big matchup because it is a division matchup, and it is usually a crazy defensive battle. Usually does favor the home team though, so I do have a slight edge in this one. But we're going to come to you from Heinz Field, where it is 75 degrees and it is beautiful out. The Ravens are going to choose heads, and it is heads. And they are going to choose to defer, which works out great because I would have chose to receive. So we do have an agreement. First drive of the game here. 3rd and 7 on our own 19. Big Ben's going to drop back to pass. Going to look for Jericho Cotchery, but he overthrows him, and the legend Ed Reed is there to pick the ball off. Bring it back to the 25. What a terrible start for the Steelers. First play from scrimmage for the Ravens, and Flacco's going to be in the shotgun here. He's going to call a couple of hot routes. Gonna snap the ball, gonna scramble to the left sideline, but Brian McFadden is there for the Steelers to sack him for a 2-yard loss. The defense is gonna come up huge though for the Steelers, as they are not even gonna allow a yard on that drive. Gonna hold the Ravens to a field goal, and that is a 41-yard field goal from Billy Cundiff. 3-0 Ravens. First play on the next drive for the Steelers. The Steelers are gonna line up in the I formation. Roethlisberger is gonna drop back to pass. Gonna find Heath Miller over the middle. Jukes the safety. He's going, gets tackled for a 43-yard gain. What a big play for the Steelers. Later on in the drive, the Steelers are on the 9-yard line in the red zone. Roethlisberger's going to drop back to pass, going to find Heinz Ward over the middle, who goes in for the touchdown. 7-3 Steelers. After a long drive for the Ravens, Joe Flacco's going to get an easy 1-yard touchdown run to make it 10-7 Ravens. 3rd and 2 on the Ravens 47. Ben's going to be in the shotgun. He's going to drop back for a pass. Going to look, but finds nobody but Tom Zibikowski sacks him for a 17-yard loss. With about a minute left in the half, the Ravens have the ball in the red zone here. Flacco is going to drop back to pass the ball. Going to find his tight end, Ed Dixon, for a 6-yard pass to bring the ball down to the 1-yard line. And they are going to run the hurry-up offense with about 45 seconds left in the half. They do have time, but they decide to go for the hurry-up offense, which is going to allow Ray Rice to score the easy 1-yard touchdown, making it 17-7 Ravens. After a quick 3-and-out for the Steelers, Billy Cundiff does have a chance to make it 20-7 going into half with a 55-yard field goal. Does he have the leg for it? They snap the ball. It's short. Lawrence Timmons does get the ball, and for some reason he does kneel it, going into half 17-7. 1st and 10 on their own 24. Flacco's going to line up in a full house formation here. He's going to call a couple of hot routes here, make it about 3 hot routes. Then he's going to drop back to pass. Going to throw a deep bomb to Anquan Bolden as he gets hit. Ike Taylor's there, but he drops the ball. What are you doing, Ike? That's going to bring us to 2 plays later here. Flacco is in the shotgun formation. He's going to hike the ball. He does have plenty of time. Going to try a pass to the left side, and Bryant, I have steel hands. McFadden's going to drop it. What is the defense doing? 2nd and 5 from their own 30. Big Ben now is in the shotgun formation for one of the first times all game. He's going to scramble, goes to throw the ball out of bounds, but Haloti Nagata hits him hard for a 21-yard loss. Billy Cundiff lines up for a 49-yard field goal here. Lawrence Timmons is going to go back to try and catch this one, but it does have the distance, but it hits the right field goal post, and it is no good. He's 1 for 3 on the day now. After driving the field, Big Ben is going to find himself on the 37-yard line now. Going to make a couple of hot routes on his own, and he's going to find Jericho Cotchery on the right sideline for a 37-yard touchdown. 17-14 Ravens. The Steelers pull within 3. It's now the 4th quarter, and the Ravens have the ball. Flacco is going to drop back to pass here. He's going to throw a deep pass over the middle, and Troy Polamalu really needs to pick this ball off here. Big mishap for Troy Polamalu. 4th and 4 on the 26 here for the Ravens. For some reason they decide to go for it. Flacco throws a pass over the middle, and Lamar Woodley says, "Not today." Steelers ball. 3rd and 15 here, and this is a huge play to keep the drive alive for the Steelers. Ben's going to make a couple of hot routes here, going to hike the ball, going to scramble to the right and find Heath Miller over the middle for the big 25-yard gain. Huge play. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Later on in that drive, Roethlisberger is going to line up in the shotgun, but he's going to give the ball to Mendenhall in the draw. The Ravens do not expect that. 15 yards on the big play from Mendenhall. 2nd and 10 now on what very well could be the last drive of the game for the Steelers. Ben's going to make a couple of hot routes, then he's going to drop back. Are we in London? Because there is a big Ben sighting. Look at him sacrificing his body on the 7-yard gain to the left sideline. The Steelers do get the big first down that they needed, and on 1st and 10 on the next set of downs, Roethlisberger is going to drop back to pass, going to find Jericho Cotchery over the middle to bring them down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and 1 for the Steelers here. They're going to try and pick up a quick first down, so they have 4 shots at the end zone. Gonna give the ball to the fullback, Dan Johnson. Ray Lewis comes to the middle, hits him hard. Brandon McKinney picks it up. Raven ball, that takes the life out of the stadium, folks. But the Steelers do have 3 timeouts to burn, so they can get the ball back. Gonna blitz because they do expect the run, but Flacco goes for a play action, gets hit by Aaron Smith, the defensive end, and Ray Rice falls on it for the safety. Steelers ball and 2 points, 17-16. A field goal will win this game. They give the ball to Rashard Mendenhall, who picks up 10 yards, but fumbles the ball. Raven ball. Nada. Haloti Nagata picks up the ball. He can go all the way. You nada be kidding me. What a crazy game! The Steelers do get the ball on their own 20 with 3 timeouts and 54 seconds left, so they do have a chance, because it is a 1-score game. Roethlisberger drops back and hits Cotchery for a 34-yard pass to keep the drive alive. What a crazy play! The Steelers are going to decide to go with the hurry-up offense here. Come on, Steelers, get back to the line. Where is Big Ben? He's probably off at a bar fight somewhere. Here he comes now, though. Snaps the ball. Gonna go for Heath Miller on the right sideline, but he drops it, and that stops the clock, so that is invaluable. It's now 4th down for the Steelers. This is for the game. They still do have 3 timeouts, but they do need to pick up the first here. Heath Miller over the middle for 15 yards to keep the drive alive. The Steelers waste their first timeout. With 13 seconds left now, 2 plays later, Ben's going to be in the shotgun formation. This one's coming down to the wire. He's going to find Heath Miller over the middle again for 27 yards, bringing them down to the 13-yard line with 8 seconds left in the game. 8 seconds left in the game. This is really do or die time for the Steelers. They really need to get the ball in the end zone. They can run about 2 more plays. Don't forget, they do need the 2-point conversion to tie the game here. Ben's going to call a couple hot routes before he snaps the ball and finds Heath Miller again over the middle. He has been tremendous down to the 5-yard line. The Steelers call their last timeout and wait for their final play of the game. Ben Roethlisberger lines up in the shotgun formation again. Gonna make a couple of hot routes here. This is huge. Doesn't find anyone. Gets a key block from Marquise Pouncey and takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers! Biggest play of the game here. The Steelers have the ball for the 2-point conversion. Sweep to Mendenhall. Can he get in? Yes, he can. We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime. Steelers are going to overtime. What a crazy game we have for you from Heinz Field today. We are heading to the coin toss, which we never win anyway. The Ravens are going to pick heads again, and of course it's going to be heads. They are going to get the ball again. First play of overtime here. Flacco's going to be in the full house formation, going to give it to Ray Rice, and Lamar Woodley says, take a fucking seat. 2nd and 13 here. Flacco's going to be in the shotgun formation like he has been this whole game. He's going to drop back for the pass. He has a man open, goes for Torrey Smith, but Anquan Boldin gets in the way. It hits him in the head. What a mishap for the Ravens. That is huge. So 3rd and 13 for Flacco. He drops back to pass, goes for Anquan Boldin on the left side, and he makes up for the mishap in triple coverage, comes down with a big first down. And I wish I could say there was a happy ending for the Steelers, but if I did, I'd be lying. Flacco drops back to pass and finds Anquan Boldin for the touchdown. Game over. Maaaddenman loses. 1-1 record. John P. gets his revenge. There will be a rematch. I promise.